10:24 a.m. May the 11th, 2023 here in Southeast Missouri in Boomland. The man got his thing. Trump got supporters way down here in Southeast Missouri, y'all. He said, don't blame me. I voted for Trump. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Peace be still. You know, I listen a lot of times when people talking about Donald Trump. I don't like what he's doing myself neither. You know, ain't no question what he's doing is wrong. But when I hear here in Charleston, Missouri, and I go down to Carbondale, Illinois, Cairo, Illinois, and sometimes Chicago, y'all notice all of them start with C's. Only one is in Missouri, and that's Charleston. The rest of them is in Illinois. I hear them talk about Donald Trump and all the racism, but yet the so-called leaders, if the shoe fit, wear it. They, to me, is worse than Donald Trump because all they getting is government grant money. You hear every time somebody get killed, let me get a George Floyd organization. Let me get a Trayvon Martin organization. Let me get Stop the Violence. Y'all seen well those that keep up with everything that's going on, the Black Lives Matter. You see how many of them took that money and bought mansions, paying their brothers for being security. And if you're not one of them that did it, don't let it bother you. But you notice you ain't seeing no a Black Lives Matter marching no more. If it was gonna be a Black Lives Matter march, it would have been when they killed that 24-year-old black police officer when she was getting off of work at about 1 something in the morning a few days ago. She was due to obtain her her master's degree this coming Saturday from Loyola University. But if y'all wanna criticize Trump, criticize. But then look, let's start getting these neighborhood watches, y'all. You know, in Carbondale, Illinois, Nancy Maxwell has just been sworn in Tuesday in Carbondale, Illinois, this week Tuesday, as being a city council member. You look at the hundreds of thousands of dollars that Nancy Maxwell getting, a black woman, y'all. She said she was a police officer in Cairo, Illinois, or Mounds, Illinois. She said she was a Cook County Sheriff Deputy in Chicago, Illinois, Cook County. But look, she told the city council meeting one day that I was there, she said that she got 7 violent interrupters, and she needed $450,000 to be able to pay them the same salary as the Carbondale Police Department. So that go to show you she's not for stopping the violence, she for getting money. Where was her violent interrupters when this young guy just got killed and his girlfriend was beaten with a pistol? Where they at? Oh, maybe they was right there with the FedEx man. The FedEx man was delivering her 7 violent interrupters to that area. The same thing down here. Y'all look at these individuals like Lester Gillespie. Look at all the programs he got. Say he got a program calling something concerning fathers. You know, but if you look at the addresses at both of his places, and it's called some type of center. When you got a center like the C.F. Baldwin Center, the former Lincoln School here in Charleston, Missouri. All right, now, when you got a center, that's where your churches and things go. But if you look at the address, Google up the address of the 2 centers he got, and you'll have one of them in the 600 block of Paul Street, right over here in our area. You see what I'm saying? Which is not a center, it's a house where he done put out his tenant, his cousin, and he was being a slum lord then he fixed the house up. He got his office in there, and then he allowing somebody to live in there, rent in there, which is illegal. You see what I'm saying? But when you're part of the good old boy system, ain't nothing illegal. Then his other office is in the 300 block of North Main Street. It's supposed to be a center. I'm going to show y'all. Just Google it up. I'm going to show y'all in a minute. But yet, this center is his house. I'm going to leave right now. I'm going to show y'all something in a minute.
I want y'all to take a real good look at these three these contacts information things for this Fresh Start Self-Improvement Center. Okay, let's see. The first thing for the contact for Fresh Start Improvement Center, it says Fresh Start where it say contact Fresh Start Self-Improvement Center in Corp. They said a location is 604 Paul Street, Charleston, Missouri, 63834. They give a phone number. This is on Google, so it's free information. The phone number is said to be 573-233-5070. Then they have, I guess, a email or website. Now you can see where it got the Fresh Start, where they say that their mission is. It say, our mission is to enhance the quality of life for the residents of Mississippi County through individuals, families, services, and community-based programming. Now, the last one, you remember the first one tell you where their location is at for Fresh Start. They said it's a center, Fresh Start Improvement Center. Then if you look at the bottom when it says Fresh Start Improvement Center, the other one said Improvement Center and Corp. It says Charleston, Missouri, Fresh Start Self-Improvement Center, address 308 North Main Street, Charleston, Missouri, 63834. Website, they tell you the website. Then they give you a phone number, 573-233-4875. Being an educated black man here in Charleston, Missouri, the only known activist in NAACP member that stand up against wrong. Now, if you look at the very first one, it says the center is located at 604 Paul Street, Charleston, Missouri. That's right in the back of me, two or three streets. This other one said is located at 308 North Main Street. That's over there down the street from the police department, where it's 99.99% white people live. And I ain't got nothing against white people, but the CEO and the director of this program is a black man that used to live in our black community. All of his programs is making money out of 700 South Elm Street, also known as Cy Williams Street. That's the C.F. Baldwin Civic Center, a place that I'm barred from, where our communities go to have meetings. I can't go there. But the CEO and the director of Fresh Start not only parked some of his vehicles, not at 308 North Main Street, but at 604 Paul Street at one of his so-called centers. And if you go by there, you would not see a center. You would see a house that he used to rent out to one of his family members. And it was like being a slum lord, because she showed me pictures of the inside where the ceiling was falling out, wires all loose. And he ended up evicting her from there, the CEO, director now. Now he got it fixed up, fenced up. You see what I'm saying? Some of his Fresh Start vans and some of his older trucks, personal trucks. But this is an office that he built for himself and rents out to somebody in that particular house. Now, the other one at the end is where he personally live at. So what is considered a center? But I'm going to show you the CEO when he down in Jefferson City with some of the black and white individuals, Charleston R1 School District superintendent. But let me show you something, y'all. All right. This is the Enterprise carrier dated Tuesday, May the 9th, 2023, Charleston, Missouri. It's volume 148, number 19. This is the headline. This is what they got in the headline. In the center here, this is the CEO and director of Fresh Start, Lester Gillespie. I don't know none of these other individuals, but they tell you who they are. If we read it from the bottom, it say, shown above, Charles Rush, facilitator, Fathers on the Move program. Cameron Blunting Parker, District 150. Jeremy Siebert, Superintendent, Charleston R1 School District in Charleston, Missouri, School District. Lester Gillespie, CEO and Director, Fresh Start Self-Improvement Center, y'all. Representative Jamie Berger, Representative Donnie Brown, District 149, and Don Patton, program consultant, Fathers on the Move. Now, if any of these programs is here in Charleston, Missouri, I can guarantee you ain't no fathers on the move here. If it was, all of these young black juveniles is going around disrespecting seniors, shooting fireworks in them, just recently trying to break into a senior's house. Where is this CEO and director and these other people? You know where they meeting at? Down in Jefferson City. Don't none of these damn people come in the black community. Not damn one of them come in the black community. No more to get their programs off the ground and getting financed. They don't do nothing for this community. Look at the black community. Ain't nothing being built up in the black community. Downtown, they tearing down and rebuilding. In the black community where this CEO and all these other people sitting on here smiling, you know why they smiling? Because they getting damn money in their pockets and they getting rich. In the black community here in Charleston, Missouri, on the west side, we don't have a doggone thing but a bunch of black juveniles running around here, shooting fireworks, disrespecting elders. I'm going to show you where the center at, that this CEO and the rest of these people make millions of dollars out of our community center. It ain't the center on Paul Street or on Main Street, because both of them is houses. It's our center here in Charleston, Missouri. I'm gonna leave it in that and go give you a picture of where they got all their programs at. Now, if you take a closer look at this here, this is the C.F. Baldwin Center. Used to be the Lincoln School until maybe, where only place blacks could go up to about 1961, until a lawsuit was filed against the Charleston, Missouri Consolidated School number 7, also known today as the Charleston R1 School District, because they didn't allow blacks to go there. But this historical building now is being used by the CEO and director of the Fresh Start program. You've seen on Google where he has his 2 locations, one in the 600 block of Paul Street in the black community, and the other one is in the 300 block north of Main Street in the white community. I would guarantee you this building right here is where he have all of his programs at. It's a big gymnasium in there where they use that, getting our black people, our black children in here, never turning out any basketball players, never turning out anything positive leaders for the community. Then he have 2 or 3 little rooms up in there. One used to be his office, but the one on Paul Street, now he made an office out of that because he need all of them rooms to make millions of dollars. Him and the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center and some of these other people that have this get this government grant money, they use our black children. In this building here, this is where that Fresh Start is going. All you got to do is take a look. That's one of the vans that be parked here all the time in the parking lot of the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority. They allow him to do it. See, I'm barred from this building. You know why? Because I set out people in here. Look at all of this other room here. Now, I give it to the white people here in Charleston, Missouri. They tearing down and building up. This here, since I've been down here 27 years,
has been toned down. All of this was part of this Lincoln School here. All of this. All of it was part of Lincoln School, but all they do now is just have it parking lots for people to hang out. If you could see across the street, it's a baseball field. My daughter's number be 17 and 18. The baseball field hasn't been used for no purpose. You hear me? No purpose for the past 8 years. The past 8 years that haven't been used. But you see where the Fresh Start is really at. This is where the Fresh Start is at. But he got on Google. He ain't gonna have it in Google in here because he getting money and ain't giving it back to the community. All of this here could be built up. But you know why it ain't built up? They don't want it to be built up because they know this parking lot, many of blacks has been shot and killed, robbed, beat up. You see what I'm saying? Shootouts. And they got a hut over across the street. And I don't knock the people that hang out in it. But see, that's all they want to give us, a hut over there. And then they want to just this parking lot. They could build something in here for the children. But you know why they ain't building it? Because the people that's running Fresh Start and these other programs, they don't want it to be built because they know the money will be lost for them. Look at this place now. And I want y'all that think it's really a Fresh Start in Corp is at those two particular addresses that Google show you. Go there to see if it's open. You ain't gonna find them there. You're gonna find them right here. Peace, still.